Que, filha? Boa noite, filha. Boa noite.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Oh, there's a probing ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni, it is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. David Villa. First quarter of an hour gone. David Villa! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
France still without a single shot on target. Vieira. And it's Ribéry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gets his pass away. Ribéry. Digne. Now Saliba. Thuram. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Tchouaméni. Now it's Griezmann. And Koundé. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is away, the launch of a brand new hero. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
France. Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Guardiola.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Vieira. And it's Ribéry. Shot could be great chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
rapariga. Não, já passou com 46 anos, vou ficar pegando piriguete aqui, não dá, né? Isso aqui, quem é você? Olá, prazer, vou cantar pra você. Meu amigo Geraldo. Fiquei sabendo que você está...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he was alert to it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Griezmann. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Griezmann. Passes short and sharp. That's very neat. Cantona. Griezmann. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have been around forever. He's so versatile, and I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows how to defend. That's his priority, and he sticks to that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Conte. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this could be a chance. He got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Griezmann. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Now it's Griezmann.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hernandez. Mbappe looking to run onto it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. Ribéry. Now it's Tura. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe running with the ball. Platini. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Griezmann. Conte. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! France!
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's a nicely measured pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Ribéry. Vieira. And here's Griezmann. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's managed to get rid. They get a throw-in.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
No, no way through there. Cantona. France finding their passes. And that's a superb pass. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Cher public, je voudrais avoir ce petit mot de félicitation à l'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage. Merci pour lui. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, Griezmann.
So off we go once more.
Le numéro 20.
Look,
Attention.
before they might get too
changement.
carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Moved on forwards. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Louco, mano.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Klassen. Great chance! And that's a superb piece of defending. France with the corner, there first. He gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cantona looking to add to his goal. Platini. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Defending of the desperate variety. No way through, so back it comes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, they can break here. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Thuram. And here's Platini. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Thuram. Elise. Now it's Thuram.
Não.
Caught offside that time. Digne cuts it out. Mbappe. And it's Ribéry. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
France are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Platini. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cantona. Nice control. And he's there to clear it. Griezmann.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe. Griezmann. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ribéry. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cantona.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Thuram. Platini, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Ribéry. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. Ribéry. And it's Griezmann. Oh, important interception. That has not gone well. He's having a hit!
Oh, he has leathered that. Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And it's Xavi. Oh, well played. Griezmann. And now the breakaway. Thuram. Vieira. Gets his pass away. Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Xavi. David Villa. Xavi Alonso proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Xavi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tchouaméni. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Torres. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Muscular approach does pay off here. And they can counter here. Now it's Torres. And it's Xavi. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Played up towards the front line. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Griezmann. And it's Xavi. And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi. Tchouaméni. Here's Griezmann. Just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Tchouaméni. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. Koundé. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Thuram. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that's off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Digne. Mbappe. Vieira. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Spain are in front. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Yamal. Vieira. Ribery.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Saliba. Thuram. Pau Torres deals with that comfortably. Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. Over to the left. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ah, não, mano.
Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Ribery.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's through here. Vieira has it out wide and in space. Pau Torres with the clearance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thuram! This time, surely! And the counter is on. Digne promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Meu Deus, isso não passou.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Torres. Vieira. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's taking no chances there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Some good persistent defending here. Mbappe.
Nossa, não devia.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Torres. Fernand. There's the shot!
Você vê que não tem autobloco, não tem nada que
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Ai, cara, que dor de cabeça.
Do seu novo programa de humor que vai ao ar todo domingo depois do Fantástico. Olha, gente, já tinha cantado essa bola pra vocês que a Globo vai lançar um novo programa de humor. O nome já tá batido, aberto ao público. E vai ser comandado por Murilo Couto, Bruna Luiz, Maurício Meirelles e Thiago Ventura. A ideia é que seja uma mistura ali meio que de stand-up comedy com fritada, uma coisa assim. A Globo lançou a chamada pra gente dar uma olhada de como vai funcionar. Vamos ver, olha só.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently...
Mbappe! Wonderful! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Conte. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Can he put it away?
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a throw. And he's heaved it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
A real chance if he can get through. Oh, just skips, and the finish! He's got a goal! And just like that, he hits 50. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Digne. Saliba. That's Digne. Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Yeah. Mbappe. And it's Ribéry.